Hello my beautiful hammerheads and welcome back to another Black Library review, part 34, Cauldron of Blood by Chris Thursten. So apparently this is a Daughters of Cain short story. The main character is Keta Morrow, a free guild captain in a Dawnbringer crusade, and they're escorting a metallith, so these humongous pieces of rock which are floating above the ground to find new settlements. And yeah, Daughters of Cain are just a byproduct of the story because it's mainly her fight against Khornates, so the godhide. So half of her life is fighting against Khorn worshippers. The story begins with the destruction of the metallith because somehow it's not explained. I guess it's because there are other forces in the background. Be'lakor is mentioned. I guess maybe he has his fingers in this, that the metallith is destroyed at a certain point on the venture, and so the godhide attacks. They're just surviving by the skin of their teeth, and the Daughters of Cain are just coming out of the metallith and, well, they're destroying this part of the godhide. After that short fight scene, of course, the survivors are setting camp. They're discussing, okay, what should we do? And one of the oldest crossbowmen is just telling the other survivors, all the gods are gods of death. Grimnir, he killed until he died himself. And he mentions Alariel and so on, until he comes to Cain. Because there is a difference of being a god of death and being a god of murder. Because death is a fact, it will happen, murder is an act. This was pretty interesting to read. I was not expecting something so in-depth in the short story. The free guild captain, of course, is listening to all of this, and up until that point she's like, okay, let them talk. But after she heard the stuff about Cain, she's like, okay, now calm down, guy. It's okay. They're still our allies. I know you're angry about Anvilgard, but they are our allies. They helped us survive this whole mess right now. And this is the point in which the crossbowman tells all the others that the free guild captain once defeated a daughter of Cain in a gladiatorial match, and so she has the respect of the daughters, which is pretty awesome, of course. But then the Hag Queen appears. They are hatching a plan, so the free guild captain and the Hag Queen, how to destroy the Khornates. So yeah, then fighting, stuff, blah blah blah. There's not much to say, as yeah, well, there's fighting. The other interesting thing for me was that the coin Malleus, so the coin, the hexagonal coin with the Hammer of Sigmar, Galmaras emblazoned in it, is not just a currency, but a contract for those who are willing to venture out with the Dawnbringer Crusades and to defend the metalliths. So this was a nice, interesting tidbit. This was an enjoyable read. There isn't much to say about it, as the timeline is obviously after the Broken Realms events, because there are some stormcasts in it, and as they die, their souls venture up into the skies and are being snatched away by Be'lakor's dark magic. And yeah, Anvilgard happened, the Dawnbringer Crusade, which of course happens after the Broken Realms events. So all in all, it was pretty enjoyable. It was nothing special. So from my burn it to devour it scale, I say read it if you want to uh, have some nice tidbits for the Dawnbringer Crusades. There isn't much Daughters of Cain in it, sadly. The ending is pretty sweet. So the ending was the part which totally bumped everything up, because not only elves can be Daughters of Cain apparently, which is super sweet. So for the score, I give this 7 out of 10 Cauldrons of Blood, because this is the first short story written by Chris Thursten. It is good, it isn't bad, it is a nice first entry. I think this is the ending, as I've said, bumped it up. Otherwise, it would have been a 6, but the ending, as I've said, is super, super sweet. And yeah, there isn't much to say. So, what are your thoughts about this story? Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I am keen to know what you have to say. And while you're down there, do all the YouTube stuff, because hitting buttons is fun. Have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic. Stay hydrated. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.